Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another round of the Groggy Donkey. I'm Jacob, the founder and editor-in-chief here at the Groggy Donkey, and I'm the DM tonight. I'm joined by the wonderful stars of the Groggy Donkey. Please, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let's just start with who we always start with.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Hello, me.
Hello, you.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm playing Vega. I'm a sneaky bastard. That's totally not in it for himself, though. Well, I'm very philanthropic and just such a team player all the time.
Yeah. Sure you are.
Yeah, can I roll an insight check on that one?
Nope. No, you can't, actually. Funny enough, you can't. No. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh,
The DC is 35.
I guess I'm next, right?
Yep.
I am Talia. I am playing Astryn, the space elf rogue who has found out she's a gatekeeper, question mark, whatever that is. So, finding out what that means.
And I'm Matt, and I'm playing Ralza'Kahn, the soldier who doesn't quite understand life around him.
And I'm a very nasally Kristen, and I play Harold. Just Harold.
Kristen is very quiet. B2
Yeah.
Turn me up, baby.
How's that?
Turn me up, baby.
Turn me up.
Is that better? Can you guys hear me more?
Beautiful. That's a nice, touching moment. It's beautiful.
Look, Kristen is sick right now, so if she is quiet, I apologize. But Harold might sound kind of funny, and that's why.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and do a recap for you real quick before we jump into tonight's episode. So last time on the Gatekeeper Chronicles, our party had rendezvoused back at the Bastard Star that was docked on in New Liran on the planet Wargixera. And they discussed what their steps were after the information that they had gathered at the Temple to Astralpia. And they decided that they were going to go ahead and go back to Respastin, where Astryn's story began, and Vega has a tie to. And they were going to return Arduon to Ralza'Kahn, who had given Astryn this quest to find Arduon in the first place, to pay off a debt. The party boarded their ships, Vega aboard the Colossus, and the rest of the party aboard the Bastard Star. And they set off through space at sublight speeds, dashing through the stars until they made it to the desert planet of Respastin. While they were in orbit, however, they were accosted by a group of 3 pirate vessels with some sweet maneuvering and an awesome stat block that I prepared for the party to use. They were able to deftly defeat the pirates in orbit before making their way to the landing docks in Shenta's Keep, where they disembarked the ship, and that is where we're going to pick up today's episode. So as you guys have landed in the docking bay here in Shenta's Keep, you have free range of the town of Shenta's Keep, and you guys can also begin to make your way to Ralza'Kahn's keep or palace. Shenta's Keep is a sci-fi desert town. It's got some like sandstone, mud structures. They're kind of rounded to help alleviate the pressure that's put on them from sandstorms and the high winds that can sweep through here. There's some spire-like metallic structures that are outside and inside the city. I've talked about these before. These are kind of they're like moisture gathering things. They can pull moisture from the atmosphere, or they can pull it from deep under the ground, and they create like condensation, and that's how they get their moisture on the planet. There's people milling about this city, all different sorts of races. You see humans, you see elves, there's some gnomes, you'll also see a few bugbears here and there, and they're moving cattle around the town too, and there's some like robots and droids and stuff like that. And as you step off the ship, Astryn, Renga stops you, and she says, "Astryn, here in Shenta's Keep is probably a good place to get some droid parts if you're interested. Just keep a lookout." And then she scurries back up inside the Bastard Star. And guys, Shenta's Keep is yours. What do you want to do?
Well, first off, I want to make sure, even though I'm still a little wary of him, I want to make sure that our new friend Ralza'Kahn doesn't stand out like a sore thumb. I'm assuming that Saren has given him the official Bastard Star leather jacket.
Yes. So Ralza'Kahn, you can add a custom item into your inventory that is just a blue leather jacket.
Okay.
And that is kind of the identifying feature of being a part of the crew of the Bastard Star. And because you are official, you kind of have a special patch. Astryn doesn't have the patch, but you do because you are a crew member. So, actually, Ralza'Kahn, I want you to go ahead and roll me a perception check for me real quick, please.
Sure. Perception. It's a 13.
Perception is going to be +2, so it would be a 15.
Okay. Yeah.
So you notice that Astryn is wearing a black jacket. It's kind of cotton, and it's got the way it's been sewn. It's got stitches that go at a like a checkered pattern, and it's got red stripes on the left side. You know this to be a jacket of the First Republic.
Yeah, currently that's what I'm wearing. I am going to wear my Bastard Star jacket, though, because Rich Bastion might not like the fact that I'm wearing that jacket, even though that's what I did wear for the longest time. Astryn does know how to disguise herself around Shenta's Keep a little bit, so she wants to help Ralza'Kahn out a little bit. So, Ralza'Kahn, do you have any like identifying marks on you, like any tattoos, any sort of like, is your hair like in a specific, or whatever hair lizard folk might have in a specific style that might give you away? Anything like that might help you disguise your identity?
Pretty much fresh from the like going AWOL. So everything looks pretty normal for a soldier from the theocracy.
Okay.
So it would probably stick out like a sore thumb.
All right. So I'm going to. I'm not proficient with it, but I do want to use like I don't know, paint or something like that, or whatever, like a disguise kit almost. I don't have like everything, but like use what I can to try to like give him like a fake tattoo and then like a little hood that he can wear. Because I mean, I'm a rogue. I've got these things around. So like the fingerless gloves make it look tough, you know.
Do you have a disguise kit?
No, but would I be able to go get one?
I would say that if you were to go into town, you would be able to find a disguise kit or paint if you wanted to, and you could probably either like disguise him, or you could paint his armor to look like a different color. Because right now it's blue.
Yeah, wait.
Kind of like a dusty blue color. I think it's heather is the term, heathered blue, and that's like the colors of the Zion Augur armor. So you would be able to find paint or a disguise kit in town.
Or,
I mean, it just kind of depends on Ralza'Kahn.
Even a cloak, something that we can put over top of him so he doesn't stick out.
That's easy enough to do.
It's very Mos Eisley. I like it.
Yeah. I don't want to like, obviously I don't trust the guy completely, but like I still don't want to get us in trouble for being around him. So, looking after everybody else.
So if you guys look at the in the group chat, there is a page that's marked. It says Shenta's Keep on it, and you guys landed in the 3 circles that's marked 1, 2, and 3. That's down in the southwestern side of the town. and that's the docking bay. The pink highlighted area that's 7, A through I, that's the market district.
All right. Yeah. Let's see if we can find something that will help our friend disguise himself a little bit better.
Yeah. I'd say that's a very good idea, considering not very liked around these parts.
Well, as you begin to make your way, is everyone going to the market district? You guys sticking together, doing anything different?
Yeah, I'll stick with.
Yeah, I'll be staying with the group.
All right. So as you guys make your way through Shenta's Keep to the market district, I need you all to roll a perception check.
Harold rolled a 12.
11. So good.
I rolled a 10.
I got 10 as well.
I beat everyone. Oh my god.
Well, you all take note of this. As you begin to make your way through the bustling streets of Shenta's Keep, you see, some local guards. They're pretty ragtag. They don't have like a set uniform. It's a lot of like leather armor and like scrapped clothing, which is pretty common here on Respaston. And there are a few First Republic troops in the area. You all would know that the First Republic has done some things here on Respaston over in the past, but Respaston is not a part of the Republic. It's just one of the planets that they go to, that they've got like an outreach on of sorts. But the thing that you guys spy that strikes you all as odd is you see Xionagar soldiers in, a couple pairs here and there just walking through the streets.
Oh.
This is new for anybody who's ever been to Respaston before.
Oh.
Harold will instantly disguise self.
Yeah, that is new.
Well,
So I now appear as Olnek, the old man.
Okay. So you see these Xionagar soldiers. They don't seem to interact with anybody. They're just kind of like patrolling through the town. And as you make your way through the streets, it's not very far from the docking bay or the docking bays to the market district. Excuse me. And as you enter the market district, it's there's a lot of like little street vendor stalls, and there's this like wooden structure that's kind of built over the entire market, and there's multicolored, faded by the sun, multicolored pieces of cloth that kind of offer some bit of shade, and you smell spices and foods, and you hear people calling out, hey, come check this out at the shop. Hey, come buy this. I'll make trade for that. And there's like little trinkets on strings, like charms that are hung and dangling, and you can hear them kind of clinking in the breeze as it flows across the surface of the sand. And this is the market district. So you are looking for a disguise kit?
Either a disguise kit or a cloak or some way to make Ralza'Kahn not look like a Xionagar soldier.
yeah. The only thing that's different on me is I still have the old armor. Even I just painted it a different color.
Right. So as you make your way through the market district, you see a stand that's meats. You see a stand that's got like water and like alcohol. You see one that sells like ship parts, and one that's got some weapons. Vega, as you pass the weapons stall, I would like for you to roll a perception check, but we'll get back to it.
Here we go.
And then you finally come to the stall that's marked H on the map, and you see mundane gear, survival gear, and you see amidst the clutter of things, you see like some spray paint cans, and you do see a disguise kit. And standing behind the stall is a very odd-looking creature with one eyeball.
Ooh. I walk up and I use my Tindrelli and I immediately say, "Hello, friend."
He greets you back and says, "Hello.
How much for this disguise kit?
What can I do for you today?"
How much for this disguise kit?
Disguise kit? I let that go 8 silver.
Awesome. And spray paint?
Ooh, spray paint. That's good. That's good buy right there. What color you want?
I look over at Zarkan, kind of like, any preference?
No. No preference.
I kind of look over at what he's currently got on. What you said it's like a heather blue, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a heathered blue
For the
color.
jacket.
No, the armor. Your
That's
armor is
right,
painted
yeah.
blue. Your jacket is also blue.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "How about just the nice chrome here?"
Ah. I didn't have a preference, but I do like the chrome.
Yeah, nice metallic chrome.
The chrome, it's good. It's got nice shiny. It'll make you look great. Yeah, you should. Yeah, the chrome is great color.
I think it'll match his scales very nicely. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. You should get it. Yeah, you should get it. Spray paint can. Let's see. That will be. Let's do 8 silver for that.
So
Yeah.
it's 16 silver total. So it's 1 gold, 6 silver. You know what? I'm gonna toss him two. Toss him
I can
2
pay for
gold
the paint.
pieces. Oh well, yeah. If you want to do that, then I'll just toss him a. I was gonna toss him 2 gold pieces and just cover it for him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll just toss the guy 2 gold pieces and
Sure.
and say, "Here you go, my friend. Keep the rest."
Oh, thank you. That's amazing. You have a wonderful day. Stay cool out there, okay?
Yeah, you as well. Also, where might I find some robot parts?
Oh, robot parts? Oh, you next door. Actually, right there in the center of the market, there's a place. They've got robot stuff.
Oh, thank you. And I say that whatever the normal Tindrelli goodbye is, and then I walk off.
He says goodbye to you as well, and he kind of waves awkwardly, but he goes back to doing his business.
Mhm.
Vega.
Nat 20 for a total of 22.
So as you pass the stall that's marked G on the map, you see a litter of some melee weapons, and you see some like ranged weapons. Some are very simple, and some are a little bit more. I don't want to use the word high tech, but they definitely look like they've been worked on and upgraded in some capacity. They don't look stable, but they do look like they've been upgraded. But what catches your eye is a sickle.
Oh.
That's lying on the table, and it's rusted, and it's covered in like barnacles, and it looks to have that when copper gets oxidized, it turns that like greenish color.
Yeah. Oh,
That's kind of the color underneath this layer of like rust and this like crusty gray barnacle layer that's on top of it as well. And as you pass by it, it almost everything else kind of the rest of the noise of the market kind of dims, and you almost hear someone humming.
Oh no!
And then it cuts out, and you hear the din of the marketplace again, and you're just like eyes locked with this weapon.
Do I get the sense that it's magical?
With your newfound awakened sorcerer abilities, yes.
Oh fuck! How magical are we talking?
You roll me an Arcana check.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was pretty garbage. That's an 8.
You are unable to tell just how magical this weapon is, but like I said, you do know that it is magical.
It looks like shit.
It looks like shit, but it is magical.
Okay. Shopkeep nearby?
Yeah, there's a shopkeep nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him about it.
excuse me. So you see you actually, guys, you're going to meet your first Tendrelli. Tendrelli are about 2.5, 3 feet tall. They've got like wrinkly, prunish, like orange skin. Very domed heads, and then instead of eyes on their head, they have these 2 stalks that come up, and their eyes are on those little eye stalks. And they've got like 4 fingers on each hand. And he says, "Hey, what's going on, man?"
I'm interested in this sickle you have here.
That's a piece of shit. I don't know why you'd be interested in it, but what are you offering?
I show him mine. I say I'm a bit of a collector of this kind of weaponry.
Well, it seems like your collection's pretty good without this thing, but
What say you to 100 gold?
100 gold? Look at me. I got a wife and kids. 150.
Persuasion check?
You want? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to persuade this homie.
Roll a persuasion check.
Because I get a +6 on it. And that is 18. And I put the 100 gold down right in front of him.
All right. Look, you're cute. I'll let you have it. 100 gold. Here, it's yours.
Okay. I hand off the money.
All right. So you give the shopkeep the money, and you pick up this sickle, and I am going to message you.
Wow.
You can add to your inventory, but you cannot use it yet. Okay.
Oh no!
All right.
Okay.
So you can add this sickle to your just add a sickle to your inventory, a special one, and and I will let you know what you are adding.
Is oh damn it, what's his face? Luca with us?
Okay, get away from me now.
Luca is back on the ship with Ranga.
Okay, too bad. Okay.
Yes.
Are there? Oh, wait a minute. There are bugbears around?
There are bugbears around. Yeah.
Can I roll a sleight of hand check to see if I can get a little bit of bugbear fur? Like, just passing by, like take some of that loose bugbear fur off.
Yeah.
19.
You can add 2 more handfuls of bugbear fur to your wig.
Yeah.
Your wig adventure.
Do you wear wigs?
Harold,
Yes.
you pass by some of the stalls, and there's not a lot here. Various bits and bobs. But something does catch your eye. And it's a book.
Like an actual book?
Like an actual book, yeah.
Okay.
It's very odd. It's got a very disheveled cover. It seems to have been leather bound. The leather's kind of rotted a little bit. And it's thin. It's maybe only about 3 inches wide, and it's about 7 inches tall.
Okay.
And it's just an odd looking book.
Well, I'm gonna go look to see what book it is.
Oh, hello. You're welcome. Anything catch your eye?
Oh, yes, dearie, this book you have here.
Oh, that thing.
I like old things like myself.
Oh, that's so adorable, so endearing. Yes, 25 gold.
Oh, well, you see, that's quite a bit for an old man. Would you be willing to take 20?
So yeah, roll me a perception check, Harold, please.
Okay. Well, in case you guys couldn't hear me, there's a book that I like, and I'm trying to haggle with this person because I'm old and I like old things.
Fair enough.
What did you want me to roll? I rolled a 16 plus 3. 19.
I suppose 20 will be just fine.
Oh, thank you. I shall take this book off your hands. Here is the 20.
You hand over the 20 gold, and she gives you the little gnomish woman gives you this small little book, like I described it, and you could just go ahead and add to your inventory a custom item that is a book of ancient elven poetry.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right, Zarkan.
Yes.
Is there anything that you wanted to look for here in the marketplace?
I'm a little bit too Zarkan is a little too distracted, trying to make sure there isn't anyone, like, after seeing the other Zionic or third. I pronounced that wrong again, didn't I?
It's okay.
That's-
Zionagar.
Zionagar, thank you. Zionagar soldiers. He's just a little bit on edge. He's not even thinking about what to buy. He's like just trying to stay nonchalant.
Okay. All right. So let's go to Astryn then, who wanted to look for robotics.
Yeah, robotics and just looking for. I think because Astryn's never really specifically worked on this type of robot. She's not completely sure what she's looking for, but she knows that she needs to look for some way to reprogram the robot. So, like, whether it may be a new memory chip, or maybe like a master programmer chip or something like that. That's something that she can work with to reprogram the robot.
All right. So you walk up to this robotic stand, and there's a human behind the stall, and he says, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
I have a robot that I'm reassembling, and I've got it put back together, but I need to reprogram it. Do I know the model of the robot? Oh, it's a CINDY bot. And
No such robot exists.
No such robotic exists. Okay.
No.
Well, that kind of hinders me because I'm not really sure what the actual model is. Is there like some kind of master?
You can call Ranga.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. I say, oh, hold on, my friend. I call Renga.
Or ask Zarkan.
I was not Grand Man, yeah. I kind of look over and like, do you know what what model the robot is?
Yeah, this one's not one I'm familiar with.
Zarkan, roll a history check, please.
1 second, sorry. It'd be a 14.
Okay, so with a 14, you remember that when you started it up with Luca and Ranga, it told you that it was a combat intelligence network droid. CIND, no Y.
Ah. So that was the model number.
That's just what type it is, yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's I remember it had told me as the CNDY. Wait, was it CNIDY?
CINDY.
Oh, with no Y. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'd be like, oh, okay. So I look back over at the guy and I'd be like, a CIND robot?
He leans in and he says, "Are you with the theocracy?"
I kind of give him a look like, like, are you shitting me? And I'd be like, no, I'm a junker and I found it.
All right, listen, I don't want any trouble. All right, I don't have any parts, either legal or black market shit that's got to do with Zionagar technology. I don't. All right, I don't want any trouble with you. I don't want any trouble with the theocracy. Please just leave my shop.
I kind of look at him and be like, hey, but we're not here to give you any trouble. And I promise you, I will do my best to keep you out of trouble. I just need some kind of thing to help me reprogram this damn thing, so it doesn't kill me when I.
All right. Well, look, I can't help you with your droid. All right. I can't. I don't have anything. I don't. There is somebody in town that might be able to help you. Little kobold goes by the name of Stinky. If you find him, Stinky could probably help you, but I don't know what he's up to these days. All right, so just like I said, I can't help you.
All right, no worries, that's fine. One quick question though before I leave you: where might I find a model racing speeder?
You mean like a miniature, like a scale model?
Yeah, like a toy, like from the races, the speeder races.
There's probably somebody here in the market district that's got one. I don't know who and I don't know where.
All right, cool. We'll see you around. And
have a good one.
And I walk off and I kind of look over at Vega and be like, that guy was a lot of help.
Did was I present for that conversation? I feel like I might have been. Okay.
I'll let you decide.
Let's say that I was. Let's say that I was looking on the shoulder. Can I do like an insight check on this homie?
You want to do an insight check on him?
Yeah, just to see why the fuck he's so cagey.
Sure.
Okay, it's not very good. So 13.
With a 13, so you know that the presence of the theocracy here on Raspaston is new, and he's just kind of on edge because there's theocracy soldiers in his town.
Gotcha. So anybody talking about that, or him just people mentioning this kind of stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Then I'll probably just lean in on. I'll just lean into Astryn and be like, he's clearly nervous about the theocracy here.
I think everybody's going to be nervous about the theocracy. I know it gets my panties in a bunch.
Well, hopefully we can deal with what we need to deal with Ralza'Kahn and then leave before it becomes too much of an issue.
Yeah. If Ralza'Kahn,
especially for our new friend.
Yeah, I'm going to look for...
Sorry, go ahead.
I bet he's probably biting his nails. Yeah, I look for a model racer. It's a little...
All right.
Yeah, like a racing speeder.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. I should be good at this because I got a +8 to my perception. Yeah, hell yeah. 23.
Did I already apply the chrome paint?
I'm going to say if you want to apply the chrome paint, you're going to have to do that like either here in a little bit. You'll have to take some time to do that, like a short rest.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Just a thought.
For the model scrap car racer, you find one at a stall, and it's, it's probably about the pod part that the driver would sit in is probably about palm sized, and then it's got these two like metallic strings that arc away from it, and at the end of them are like these engine like things, and it's on a little stand. It's brightly painted, but that bright paint has kind of faded just a touch from being here on a desert planet. And the stall owner will let it go for like 10 copper pieces, or 9 copper pieces, excuse me.
Okay. Is it any of like the famous racers, or?
I'm gonna say with your limited knowledge about scrap car races and the fact that this thing is
I can ask the guy, right?
Yeah, you can ask him.
Yeah, I was like, is this like one of the famous racers, or is this just a local racer?
Dude, I have no idea. I just sell the shit. I don't pay attention to what it is.
All right. That's okay. Okay.
All right.
I'll take it anyway. Yeah. So I toss him the 9 copper, and I be like, all right, well, thank you.
Hey, have a good one.
And I take the little, yeah, thanks. Yeah, are we heading, we probably have to get our like speeder thing to go over to Ralza'Kahn's place, right?
Yes, you would have to do that.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I want to go back to my hideout, where I would hang out previously while I was here.
Okay, and where was that?
I'm trying to remember if it was actually in Shenta's Keep or not.
I don't think you said that it was at Shenta's Keep. I was pretty sure it was a different town that was outside of Shenta's Keep.
No, you're probably right, yeah. So if that's the case, then we probably should just go back to the ship unless there was any other type of thing we have to go get. Oh, you know what? I'm going to radio over to... wait, is Saren with us?
Saren is actually with you guys.
Okay, let's look at Saren and be like, hey, I'm done with mine. My shopping. Is there anything we can help you guys get while you're here?
Well...
I don't know if anybody else needs anything.
Yeah, does anybody else have any more shopping that they want to do?
I think the armor paint's a good idea, but I should definitely find like some kind of plain cloak just in case as well.
Okay. That's easy enough to pick up. You could find, pretty much whatever you're looking for, probably for like 4 silver pieces.
Awesome.
There's some fancy duds.
So you can just look around for a clothing shop?
Yeah, in the market, you'll find something.
I'll just say I look for like a sort of olive drab cloak and pick it up at a close by stall.
Yeah. You find like an olive, a drab olive colored a cloak of some kind. It could be like one that goes over your shoulders. If you want it to be more like a poncho or something, akin to that. 100%, you could find that, wrap it around yourself, and kind of hide your armor for now.
Something with a big enough hood as well.
Yeah. It's got a hood.
Okay. I'll add that to the inventory and reduce my monies.
All right.
Hoods are good.
Hoods are good. So, Astryn, you were asking Saren something?
Yeah, I was asking if there was any errands that we can help her run while we're here, and maybe find Stinky, but that's a long shot.
Well, hey, listen, I appreciate the initiative to help, but Ranga's very particular about certain things, and she'll probably wander off come evening time. She doesn't like the heat too much, so she's gonna wander out and probably find all the necessary oils and lubricants that she needs for the ship.
Sounds good. We should probably head back to the Bastard Star then.
Alrighty, well, I'll lead the way, I guess. And Ralza'Kahn, if you want to we've got some cardboard. You could lay your armor out and spray paint that before we head out. I don't think she kind of shoots Vega like a side glance. I don't think another hour is going to matter too much.
I was literally about to start asking some questions about that, Dungeon Master. Have we been followed this entire time we've been here? Start with that question.
Well, why don't you roll me a perception check and walk me through what Vega does to see if they've been followed.
Well, that's a nat 20. Or, sorry, a non-natural 20.
Okay.
If we're being followed, I don't do anything suspicious or weird, like I'm trying to pull a fast one on anybody.
Right.
I just want to make note that if Ralza'Kahn's goons have found us.
So, with an unnatural 20, a dirty 20, you know that you're not being followed. Ralza'Kahn and your contact within Ralza'Kahn's organization, they have faith in you.
Oh, shit.
And you've been in contact with your contact. So
that's a good point.
You're not being followed. You do see Ralza'Kahn goons here in town amidst the common folk, and you do see, they're out and about. They're in the market district, and you see them. They're up by Summer. Well, actually, you guys wouldn't be able to see it from where you're at, but they're milling about town. There are Ralza'Kahn agents.
That's fine. I'm not in any normal disguise or identity, so they probably don't recognize me right away. Or if at all.
This is true. You said you were disguised as an astral elf, so...
Yes.
And with your ability to change shape so often, it would be hard to recognize you anyway.
Okay. So I've seen their goons. Nobody's chasing us. Nobody's following us and watching us. Okay, that's good.
So you guys make it back to the Bastard Star. Ralza'Kahn, Saren gets you some... Luca and Saren get you some cardboard. You're able to take your armor off, spray paint it, however you want to. If you want to make some stripes on there and leave some of the blue showing, or if you want to just paint the whole thing this chrome color, you could do that very easily. And after a short time, your armor is now painted.
Nice. I did leave a stripe. I like the idea. It makes me faster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Racing stripes make you faster. Ralza'Kahn, you can now add +5 to your movement speed. I'm just.
Oh, if you wanted to make it go really fast, you should have painted it. Should have painted it red, dude.
Oh,
red
yeah.
is how you can imagine.
God, right? No, his insurance will go up though. We don't want that.
This is true.
No.
Harold.
Hello.
You have. Actually, I need you to roll a history check.
Okay, give me 1 second to pull up history. 15 plus 3.
You remember
That's 18.
a conversation that you had with Luca at one point, and he had asked you about poetry. Or actually, yeah, he was writing a poem, and he asked you for some help.
Yes, I do remember that.
You now have a book of ancient elven poetry.
I'm going to find Mr. Luca And since we're on the Bastard Star, I'm no longer Old Neck. Like, I'm not the old man. I dropped that. I'm gonna go find Luca.
Luca is sitting. He's actually in the cockpit, and he actually has a data pad out, and he seems to be typing.
Harold's gonna kind of give like a little knock on the door frame, if you will.
Luca, he looks up from his typing, and he kind of raises an eyebrow at you, and he says, "Oh, hey Harold, what's going on?"
Hello, Luca. I found something in the market that might just interest you.
Oh, well, what'd you find?
I walk up to Luca and I hand him the book.
You place this small book in his giant bugbear hands, and he gingerly opens up the leather binding of this book, and he looks at the words, and he's very fascinated. I actually need to double check something real quick. I don't know if he reads Elven. He does. Okay. So he looks at it and he says, "Oh, Harold, I really appreciate this. I think this will help me out with what I'm trying to do. Thank you. Let me pay you back for this."
Oh, no. You've paid me back a multitude of times, and this is me repaying you for all your kindness and help.
You see Luca gets kind of his face softens. He usually has a pretty hard face, but it kind of softens a little bit. And he says, "Harold, I really appreciate that. You're a really good guy. I'm glad Sarah and I found you when we did."
Thank you, Luca. I consider you one of my friends, and I knew that this was very important to you. So when I saw it, I knew I had to get it.
Luca reaches a very long, lanky, furry arm out, and he kind of claps you on the shoulder, and he says, "Thank you, Harold. Thank you."
So Harold's just gonna leave him to it then.
All right. So you leave Harold, and an hour passes. Zarkane, you've got your armor painted.
Shiny.
Are you guys ready to head to Ralza'Kahn's, or is there anything else that you guys want to do?
Well, in that hour, I'm going to take the scrap car racing model. I'm going to find a box that it will fit in, and I'm going to put it inside a box, put Renga's name on it, and just leave it in her little workshop whenever she's not paying attention, and just leave.
Okay.
And then try to get some. Actually, I'm gonna bother Harold for another couple of handfuls of hair.
Harold, do you consent?
Yeah, why not? Harold's a very giving person.
I'm gonna say you can add another one handful of hair.
Dungeon Master.
Yes, Vega.
I can't help but remember that we had talked about the branding on Astryn's chest, and that I was possibly able to read Primordial, and that's what that was.
Yes.
Okay.
So now here's a question that I have for Vega, though. Is he going to share this information with Astryn, or is he going to?
Oh, probably not. Not until I decide. Not until Morgan decides if it's worth sharing or not.
Okay.
I was gonna say, are you trying to outright ask Astryn to see her breasts?
No.
How bold of you.
You've already showed me, so I don't have to.
Oh, that is
wasn't all that long ago.
Vega, the branding that Astryn has on her chest. It is a very large symbol. It depicts a scale, and in one side is an hourglass, and in the other side is a skull. And around
that's not where my brain is going, but okay.
Around that was a border with some words in it.
Yes.
And those words basically said, like, the deal has been struck and Astralpia has accepted. And on either side, flanking either side of the hourglass, or the scales, one side says like the date that the deal was struck, and on the other side is a countdown.
Oh fuck!
and you remember watching the letters actually change as they were numbers, and those numbers in Primordial cannot be read by anybody who doesn't know Primordial, and it was actually a countdown.
Oh boy.
And it is counting down to the day that the contract is done.
Oh boy. Okay. Hell no, I don't say this out loud. I don't know. Just keep pretending like I don't know.
Okay. So, to Ralza'Kahn's, or what are we doing? Are you guys looking for Stinky?
Oh, I'm ready
Which,
to go to Ralza'Kahn.
yeah, we should probably just go to Ralza'Kahn's. We'll probably happen upon Stinky along the way. Or at some point on the way back, if we make it back out. But which direction from Shenta's Keep is Ralza'Kahn's palace?
It is a westerly direction, so you guys are going to have to head out west of Shenta's Keep. You guys will pass.
Is that kind of where that other town would be?
That other town is going to be. Yes, it's west of here, but you'll have to go north at some point and diverge from your path.
Is it too far out of the way?
That would actually be up to Vega if it's out of the way. But I'm gonna say as the DM that probably yes, it's gonna be out of the way.
Then I would probably say yeah.
Okay, so because
More than
obviously
likely.
Astra would naturally want to try to swing by her place, but if it's obviously like, oh, we should probably go, then we should probably just go straight to Ralza'Kahn's palace.
Ralza'Kahn's palace is more than likely away from, oh gosh, like everything probably.
Yes.
Especially law enforcement.
Well,
Yeah.
Somewhere in the backwater area where it's hard to get to if you've got the wrong kind of transport, and
that brings up a really good point.
naturally defendable.
Vega, why don't you roll me a history check with advantage?
Oh boy. Oh, again, because that's a 1. And that's a 7. Wow. That's nice, huh? 9.
Okay. So you guys...
I would know this too, right?
Yeah, you would probably know this as well. So if you want to roll a history check with advantage, I'll let you.
Yeah, because it would help him out a little bit. Because obviously, like, I've been there before, obviously. So that's a 15. And then... Oh, man, I think it was almost landed on an 18. So 15.
Okay, so with a 15, you know that Rispaston has a government, but it's a puppet government, really, and the real ruler of Rispaston is Ralza'Kahn.
I would probably know this.
You would know this, but you failed your check there, buddy. I'm sorry. But yeah, so yeah, you would know that Ralza'Kahn pretty much rules the planet, and he kind of has the final say. So as you guys leave Shenta's Keep, you've piled up inside the little land speeder there, and you zoom out of Shenta's Keep. And before you lies just this vast open expanse of sand. And on the horizon, looming in the distance, are these large, red, jagged rock formations. And sometimes they form arches, sometimes they're just these jagged peaks. And then as you travel, the vastness of this desert kind of narrows a little bit as you've traveled from the sand into like a dry, rocky area, and then you pass over some salt flats. And the reason it narrowed is because that mountain range has come in a little bit and has narrowed. And then it goes from jagged peaks that it goes from the jagged peaks and begins to like round out and form these mountains of this red rocky rock, and the plateaus. The sun is brutal as you guys travel, and along the way you see several oases, and locals enter to water their cattle, or travelers seeking refuge from the shade of date palms.
Harold's gonna pull out his umbrella and just casually open it.
I keep forgetting that Harold has a fucking umbrella.
Yes, he's going to use it as a sunshade.
Okay. Does he shade just himself, or does he shade anybody
Whoever
else?
can fit inside, snuggle up.
Okay.
My cloak is now very useful.
Yes, it is.
Oh yes.
As you,
Put it over my head.
Would it, being a lizard folk, though, wouldn't you like the sun?
It's a good question. My scales are black.
That's a good point. You're probably hot
Maybe I am a northern one, so maybe not.
Oh, this is a good point. You might not like the heat as much. You might prefer the cold.
Well, Astryn doesn't know anything about lizard folk.
That's true. That's true. So as you continue to zoom, you see wild herds of gobex. And gobex is a creation of my own. It's kind of a mix between a goat and an ibex.
Ooh.
So, it's got kind of a goat-like head and an elongated body and the coloration of an ibex, but its front half is kind of hairy. And you see them, they're grazing on various desert plants, and they seem to favor the cacti that grows out there. And as you travel, rising from the horizon, up nestled inside of a mountain, is Ralza'Kahn's palace. And I put in the group chat a kind of a picture of the architectural style. I'll describe it for the listening audience. It's got kind of much how I've described the rest of the structures here on Rispaston. It's got rounded outsides, but Ralza'Kahn's palace is more like octagonal shape, so they've got actual edges, but they still form rounded features. And they're like multiple little spires clumped together with a big central room or space in the middle. And it's more square at the center of the structure, and it rises up 4 stories.
It's very Pakistani.
My inspiration for this actually comes from a Slavic style.
Oh,
Yep.
They did have very similar style.
Yep.
Slavic style in the desert. That's cool.
You guys approach the palace, and you are expected. So the sight of Astryn and a Pandrax are an expected sight. The rest of you guys, not so much. And of course, Vega, you're in disguise, so even if they did know you, they don't know you. So all of the guards along the road, they let you pass. You are not stopped or harassed in any way by any of these guards. You are allowed to travel. And I want to harp on that for a second. You are allowed to pass into Ralza'Kahn's fortress. You get to the gate, and it's this big, solid metal door, and it rises up into the parking garage area, if you will. And inside, it's dimly lit, brown walls, and there's a black floor with little yellow marks on it that show you where you can park. And along the edges, the outside of the structure, there are little parking spaces that you guys can dock your land speeder. Once you've docked, you guys exit your land speeder, and there are a group of 5 guards inside of this parking garage area, and they come up to you and they escort you to an elevator.
Before we left the Land Cruiser, Harold did disguise self again.
Okay, what does Harold look like?
Same old man, Olnek. That's his favorite. He likes to be the little old man.
Okay, I like Olnek, so it's fine.
I remember how you cast that spell.
Yeah,
Just
do you?
I do. Just saying.
Spirit fingers down the body with a solid
That's funny.
So you guys get on this lift, and it's not like your traditional elevator where the walls, it's like an encased room that lifts. It's just a floor lift, so the floor just lifts up underneath you, and you watch the walls as they move down as you go up. And then eventually the lift stops, the doors open, and you find yourself in an antechamber.
Quick question real quick. Did the guards take our weapons?
Actually, yes. They are about to.
Oh,
Do they take Harold's umbrella or tea kettle?
Got ahead of you.
So the guards shake you down for your weapons. You place the... Vega, do you identify yourself?
I will... Oh boy. Ralza'Kahn didn't give me any kind of... No, he probably wouldn't have. That would have been silly if I got caught with something like that. Yeah, I'll shift right in front of this guy.
Okay. So you
Doesn't matter until what.
You refer to your true form, and the guards recognize you, and they allow you to keep your weapons.
I don't stick in that form for very long, and I don't show my friend. I don't show my new allies.
Okay.
I immediately transform back into the astral elf.
Okay. So, you guys are stripped of your weapons except for Vega, and then you are shown into a chamber.
My question still stands, because do they know that those are Harold's weapons?
The guards are going to look at your teapot and your umbrella. They don't... You know what? Actually, hold on. I'm going to roll an insight check for these guys. They're not very smart.
Oh boy.
So this... I'm going to...
Hang on. Do I know what would happen to Harold if he got caught with weapons?
Roll an I'm gonna say either a history or an insight check.
Insight. Okay, that's a 17.
Harold would probably be either thrown in the dungeon or just beat up and cast out.
Okay. I kind of look at Harold and I want to convey this without having to actually open my mouth and say it.
Okay. So you want to tell Harold to do something. Okay, I'm gonna persuasion. I'm trying to figure out. You want to try to convey this to Harold without saying it out loud, right? So with a look.
Can I? Oh fuck! No, I can't. I was like, can I psychic? No, I can't psychically talk to him. I could, but unless Harold speaks fucking. Deep speech.
Does Harold speak deep speech?
I speak Dwarven. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, Tendrelli, and Undercommon.
Okay, so no.
Okay. Ooh, I love Undercommon. Okay, then I'm just gonna look at.
Just kind of do the eyebrow raise thing.
Yeah, and I'll say it's for the best that you don't get caught with any implements.
Yeah, Harold will put his umbrella down and his tea kettle.
Okay.
I mean, it's totally up to you.
I mean, he doesn't normally use them unless he really has to.
Maybe keep the teapot, I don't know, or keep the umbrella.
Umbrella's gonna stay, because that kind of has a pointy top, so you could tell very quickly that it could be used for a weapon.
Fair enough. Also, Vega probably doesn't know what she used for weapons because I've never seen you fight. So
this is.
But I think I'm gonna keep the tea kettle because that just looks like something
Vega
to make tea.
Say anything,
like it
do
doesn't.
anything, react. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So.
If you had a dagger or something.
Nope.
There you go.
So you stripped of your weapons, you guys are led into this room, and it's actually a very square room, and it's a little bit more rectangular, I should say. And as you're led into it, it's dimly lit, and you kind of step down into the room, and in the room, in the space, there's a bunch of orcish guards, and they've got, some of them have guns, some of them have pole arms, and there's other various people. Vega, you would probably recognize some of these people as just cronies of Ralza'Kahn. And off to the mercenaries on what,
yeah, on retainer,
yeah,
right?
Mercenaries on the payroll, on retainer. Do these guys? They've got salary and maybe even tenure. Bounty hunters, assassins. There's a group of them. And off to the left side of the room, there's a little alcove, and there's a statue of someone. And on the very far side of the room, there is a little dais with a beholder floating in this kind of throne of pillows. And standing at the front of the dais is Saia. Now, for those of you who have never met Saia before, Saia is a tiefling with blue skin. She's got two her horns that come up from her forehead, and instead of doing anything jagged or weird or crazy, they actually come out and it looks like a halo as they come up and back, and they actually touch. And it makes a ring on the top of her head. And she's wearing bluish black robes, and she raises her voice, and she says, "My lord, most esteemed Ralza'Kahn, as you have ordered, Astryn Hansley returns. She brings with her the crew that aided her in retrieving the notorious Arduon, diviner of the cosmos." Ralza'Kahn's...
go ahead.
Go for it.
I was just gonna nudge Arduon forward.
Arduon steps forward, and he looks about sheepishly, but you all do see a bit of a grin on his face. Astryn Hansley. If I had hands, I'd clap. Well done. Vega.
I step forward.
You've done a good job as well. I commend you. Please, step into the other room with my majordomo. She has been instructed to have a conversation with you.
I give a bow. Well, a slight bow, and then I will proceed.
Saia leads you into the other room and closes the door.
Okay.
We'll get to you in a second.
Fair enough.
Guards, take Arduon to the dungeon. You watch as a group of... What's up?
Ooh. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it sounds like you had something before you.
I do.
Said... Yeah, go ahead.
I noticed the smile on Arduon, right?
You would have seen the smile on Arduon's face, yes.
Can I? I'm not trying to read his mind, I swear. Can I insight him to see if I feel like he knows something that literally everybody else around here does not? He's a diviner.
Yeah.
There's a very real chance he could have divined how this meeting was going to play out.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Insight. Nice. Yeah, that's a 23.
Was that a natural 20 or just a...
18.
18? Okay. So with the 23...
So for a total of 23.
You've seen Arduon act like this before. He seems to... Like a child, right? He enjoys the adventure. He enjoys this... He was a sheltered person, so he's out in the world now, and he gets this opportunity to engage in something that is exciting and thrilling. But with the 23, you do get the sense that he is a diviner, and he might know something that the rest of you don't know.
That's fine.
Well, Edward,
that was kind of the plan the whole time. So if he's got something up his sleeve, I'm not going to interfere with that.
Astryn,
I just wanted to know.
Okay. Astryn, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I'm going to step forward and I say, Your Excellency, may I be so bold as to ask what your plans for Arduon are? Seems how I did go out of my way to collect him for you.
Ralza'Kahn is going to regard you. Roll... Astryn, I would like... Actually, I went... Astryn, Harold, and Zarkan to roll a perception check.
Is Ralza'Kahn looking at him with his main eye?
My bad.
With his main eye?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get to that.
Zarkan got a 16.
16, 11, and Harold?
11.
19?
This is just one dungeon master poking another.
That's fair. So Zarkan and Harold, you notice that Ralza'Kahn's main eye, his center eye, hasn't actually looked at you, and there's a weird color to it. But Ralza'Kahn looks at Astryn and he says, Astryn, I don't need to tell you anything. My plans for Arduon, they don't involve you. And his guards continue to put manacles on Arduon and begin to lead him out of the room.
I just nod my head and say, my debt is paid. May I leave now?
Yes. Your debt is paid. You may leave.
Good. So I am no longer in your service.
Well, that's up to you, Astryn, now, isn't it? As for the rest of you, lizard man, furry, green guy. Oh, wait, sorry. Olnek's an old man, never mind.
Yeah.
Green guy.
The red-haired woman, and, well, probably not you. I might have a position for you, if you're interested. But if you're not, my guards will show you the door. Vega, you enter this chamber with Saia.
Okay.
And she's got her hands clasped in front of her. And she walks over to a desk. She turns around. she sits down and she says, Vega, I'm proud of you. You've done well.
Thank you, Mother.
Mother?
There it is. I was waiting for it.
I've been waiting. And he
I've
says,
been
thank
waiting
you,
too.
Mother.
Does that make me
Zarkin just turns
stepmommy?
his head to the side.
No, it does not make you stepmommy.
Confused?
I was fully prepared to have that conversation.
What are your plans following this? Not that you need to tell me, but she kind of looks wistfully to the side. I do worry about you sometimes.
Hansley seems to have stumbled upon something that I cannot ignore, at least not for now. I plan on taking her to the monastery.
If you believe that it is part of Zalafna's will, and it will further you in your acquisition of power, then you go with my blessing, of course. Is there anything I could do to aid you?
Yes. He says, I need Arduon.
Saia's brow furrows. Why do you need Arduon, my child?
He seems to be wrapped up in all of this. That, and I promised the others that I would do what I can for him in order to buy their cooperation. Whatever you need him for, please, by all means. Extract whatever information you need from him. Torture him if you want, I don't really care. I just need him afterwards.
Saia leans forward and she steeples her fingers. No. I believe that if you need Arduon for this quest that you've undertaken, you should probably take him now. My plans for him are very permanent and long-term, but they can wait just a little bit.
You're taking a bit of a gamble, Mother. That's interesting of you. If he dies, he'll be of obvious no use to you, unless you bring him back to life.
She stands up and she goes to the window. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh? What am I persuading him for? But I'm a little baby boy. She should just tell me everything. 14.
Vega, my plans with Arduon lie in his divination abilities.
Are they really so powerful?
As you've probably noticed when you landed here at Shenta's Keep, the Xionogar theocracy has been allowed to move into Shenta's bastion. That was my orders, of course. I aim to take the theocracy for my own.
It's bold. Very bold.
Vega, I need one last check from you, and that is a perception check.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so good at these all the time. Actually, not entirely shit. 14?
On Saia's desk is a book.
Uh-huh.
A paged book. I know, we've talked about how rare books are in this world, and yet I've brought a lot of them into it.
Whatever.
But this is an odd book. You've been in Saia's office many times. I mean, you spent part of your childhood with her, and you've seen her throughout your adult life. You've worked with her. But this book is new. And it's a black tome with little brass facets on the corners of the book. And the title is The Gatekeeper Chronicles.
Oh, shit.
By M. Bloodstar.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna poke at the book real quick.
Do you want to look at it, or do you want to take it?
I don't want to take it. I want to look at it. We won't just take things from Mother. Look at it.
Oh, okay.
Prod around the book for a little bit. Gauge her reaction about how she feels about me figuring this shit out. It's clear that this says Gatekeeper Chronicle.
Yep, it says The Gatekeeper Chronicles.
Okay.
So you pick up the book, you open up the page, and it just says Chapter 1, Rain. An annoyance for some, but to others it is a reminder of life. It brings necessary moisture to plants, to the ground, and reminds mortals there are forces in the world that are bigger and more powerful than them. This particular night is, as the term goes, was raining cats and dogs. Though I would have preferred them to the rain and the company I was about to meet with. Do you continue reading?
Does this read like a journal?
This reads like a journel.
Huh. Yeah, I'll page through the book a little bit. See if anything popped out at me really quick.
Roll a. Let's see. You're not taking your time. You're being quick about this. So I'll do another perception check from you.
Okay. And while actually, let's see what this roll is first. Okay, 14 again.
Another 14. Oh my god. You see things. You catch a couple of names. It's a first person perspective. Mm-hmm. You catch the name Geladon Maxwell. You catch the name Mavis Darkwater. You catch the name Oni Bath. You also catch two other names. Lorelei Korani and Shenta Veilwalker.
Oh shit. Mother, what is this?
Saia turns around and she looks at you, looks at the book, and she says, "Oh, that's a novelty I picked up along the way. I had never actually read it, but I decided to finally give it a read. It's rather dull, actually."
Would you mind if I kept this?
"Of course, my darling."
Thank you. And I'll carefully pick up the book, and I'll probably wrap it in something before I put it in my bag.
Okay. Any other conversation that you're going to have with Saia before you leave?
No, unless she wants to give me oodles caboodles of money for doing my job, but maybe not. I just hang around for how say, well, I'm going now. No.
You know what? Actually, because you did complete a job, I'm going to give you...
Yeah? Uh-huh.
500.
Let's go! And the scythe has just paid... It's... Well, you know what? If
Astryn,
yeah,
Ralza'Kahn, and Harold. What are you guys doing at this moment? So Arduon is being taken out.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, I obviously want to wait around because I want to speak to Vega again, but also, I've been off the planet. I got to see Saia because I haven't seen her in a while, so I obviously want to talk to her.
No, I'm going to talk to my mother.
I don't know if she's your mother.
Go away. I probably know about... I would imagine I know about my mother's relationship with Hansley, right? Please say yes, because it'll be way funnier.
Vega, I'm gonna have you roll a history check.
Oh, god damn it. You're gonna leave this up to chance? Alright, fair enough. Come on. Oh, that's a 10. Ooh, so middle of the road.
Vega, you know about your mother's relationships.
Do I know Hansley's one of them? Come on.
I'm gonna say that you probably do.
Awesome. Perfect.
So, Astryn, Harold, and Ralza'Kahn, you guys are led out of the throne room of Ralza'Kahn, and you are brought to the antechamber. You're allowed to get your weapons back, and then you're escorted back to the docking area, where your cruiser is, and there you may wait for Vega, or you may do whatever shenanigans you want to do.
Cool.
Can Saia escort me out?
As we're leaving the throne room, before we leave, I just glance back at Ralza'Kahn and I say, "May Astralpia's judgments be just on you."
Astryn, at a point of inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Ralza'Kahn doesn't say anything. Actually, roll an insight check.
Uh-oh.
Insight. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm not very good at this. Ooh, 15. Not bad.
Ralza'Kahn actually, he pays you no mind, but he almost looks catatonic.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I shocked him? Sweet.
So,
yeah, that's it.
Vega, yeah. Saia can escort you out. So the two of you.
Yeah, we'll chit chat with her and as we leave.
Chit chat. Once you get to the main area, and by that time, she's kind of taken on a different persona. And
fair enough.
You guys enter the docking bay, and she she sees Astryn, and her eyes kind of light up, and she kind of skips over to.
I'm gonna. Before that happens, I'm going to walk over to. I'm gonna walk over to Astryn. I'm gonna get right up in her grill. I'm gonna right up in Astryn's face. I don't know if I want to put hands on her. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll grab her by the wrist or something and just kind of yank her towards me and be like, "You treat my mother with some respect." And then I let go and walk away.
I give him a very confused look and just then lock eyes with Saia and then kind of skip towards her as well.
Saia meets you halfway and she throws her arms around you and she says, "Oh, Astryn, it's so good to see you again. I was worried that Ralza'Kahn's wrath might he might not have forgiven the debt."
I honestly was very worried too. I'm surprised he let me go so easily.
Yes, he sometimes surprises me. But it's so good to see you in good health. How has your journey been? And your friends, how are they doing?
I found quite a crew. They're actually quite good. Yeah, they've definitely been a reliable transportation since my ship crashed, So, and the journey though, hopping around the galaxy, not having done that in a while, it's so tiring.
Saia leans in and she whispers in your ear, "Arduon is to be transported. If you wait just outside of the bounds of Ralza'Kahn's palace, you might be able to catch them."
Do you know which direction?
It'll be south of here.
Perfect. That's about the direction that I should crash.
Do I notice this conversation?
Saia will look at you and as she kind of glances back over.
She's not making it easy on us, is she?
She says, "Well, I must go. I have duties to perform." And she gives you a quick kiss, Astryn, and then holds a stare with Vega.
What? Where's mine? I'm her baby boy.
She holds a stare with Vega, and Vega, you know this look.
I'll hold it back.
This is the look of your mother.
Yeah.
And she scurries off to quote unquote perform tasks. All right, you guys could leave Ralza'Kahn's palace. What are you doing?
Yeah, I look at
waiting at the southern pass.
I look at Sarah and be like, "We're gonna head south. We're gonna wait outside the boundaries of the palace."
I know a spot we can sit and wait for them to pass by.
That'll be great, Vega.
Well, I've got a landmine in the cruiser.
Jesus.
Of course you do. We should use
maybe
that.
last resort. We don't want to.
I don't think it will be nearly as difficult as you might assume it is.
Well, all right. Let's get headed, I guess. Harold, you ready? Zarkan?
Yes, ready.
I'm ready.
So you guys load up inside the Land Cruiser and you begin to head just outside of down that pass that you guys came up into the palace. From. You turn to the south and you begin to head south, and you guys find an outcropping that you guys can set up shop at. What's your guys' plan?
Sweet. So obviously she didn't tell me like how many people there were going to be or like what kind of transportation they're going to be coming in. So I would say that we would wait and see when they're coming around to kind of get a jump on them.
Okay.
Is there any?
Go ahead.
Is there any can I roll a survival to see if there's any secluded higher up portion of the outcrop to view the area that they're going to be coming through?
Certainly. So make a survival check.
Of course, when I want to do something, it's a 4.
You see a couple spots that you think are good. So I'll lay this out for you guys. So the road comes, it kind of branches, and you've got one that heads back the way you came from towards Shenta's Keep, and then it arcs south, and there's a road, and it kind of it goes through kind of this narrow rocky pass, and it kind of widens out just on the other side of that, and there's a few boulders on the side of the road, and then it kind of opens up into just open desert after that. So the spot that Vega showed you is this pass that's very narrow. It's 2 2 speeders wide, and it goes on for about 25 feet. A very narrow spot.
Dungeon Master
has a plan.
Dungeon Master, do I as Vega know is Saren just is she just gonna give us a layup here and just literally just have Arduon toss off the back of the fucking transport as it goes by, or is she making things interesting for us by having to actually bust him out?
Insight check. And I'm gonna give you advantage on this because of your relationship to Saia. Not that I think you need.
Okay, 23.
She's making things interesting for you.
Okay.
Harold is going to look at the group and he's going to say, excuse me, if you guys could just stop the cruiser, I have a very easy and effective way to take care of everybody on board.
Harold, what do you have up your sleeve?
Miss Saren, it's a new poison I've been working on, and I'm very proud of it. It's when I fought the Kuthrik, I took some of his saliva and I mixed it with solarium and it causes creatures to suffer memory loss of the last 6 hours. So, and I made it into a powder, so if I could just blow it on their faces, they won't know a clue of what's going on.
Zarkhan.
Harold, that works perfectly with my plan.
Zarkhan.
Can we... Sorry, go ahead.
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
I'm wondering if you are thinking the same thing I am, actually.
Probably.
Intelligence. The heck? Oh, it's up here. That would be 17.
Oh, damn. Okay. You actually understood what Harold said, and it makes a lot of sense.
What I was thinking was, can we combine the landmine with the poison so it explodes and gives a wider area of effect if they hit the mine?
But we would just have to be out of the blast zone, so we don't suffer the same effects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also don't want to get Arduon in it either.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna say. Right. If you get Arduon, yeah, he's gonna be affected. He's gonna lose like 6 hours of his time.
And I mean, every poison that Harold makes, he has an antidote.
Right. Exactly.
So he doesn't make a poison without making the antidote as well.
Astryn wants to share her plan with Saren and Harold, especially because Harold has a huge part to play in her plan.
Go for it.
All right, so she's gonna look at Harold and be like, "Harold, your poison idea is fantastic." And I say, "Saren, let's park our Land Cruiser across this narrow section of the road here, and we'll wait on either side of the boulders. We'll have Harold, if you're comfortable with it, disguising as Olnek and sitting outside like your speeder broke. And whenever they pull up, they have no choice but to stop because you'll be blocking the road. That'll give you a chance to get close enough to them to blow the powder in their faces."
I think that could work, Astryn.
And then we will come around and snatch Arduon from them.
Now, I don't want to be a negative Nancy here, but if we just use the landmine, we could mitigate Harold having to even be visible.
Oh, I like that idea much better, Saren.
Serenity's right. We should use the landmine. And I kind of smile.
I have an idea. Zarkhan kind of like picks his head up over his hood, or pushes the hood back, and he's like, "We can ensure that the landmine goes off if I can fire upon it from up here." He sort of gestures to like a ridge line close by.
Oh yeah. I like this.
And depending on the radius of the blast that we would like, I can put in the correct amount of powder that we would like. I would just run a few very simple calculations.
Okay, so you guys are going to set the landmine up with the poison powder. Are you doing the roadblock as well?
Oh yeah, we should.
I think with the landmine,
I wouldn't. So they have to stop and be in one spot.
That way, if they don't step on it, they'll at least be around it.
Right.
Well, Saren will inform you that this landmine is set to go off when something travels over top of it.
Oh, okay.
So it is set up for like a land cruiser.
I see. Will a
At this point,
projectile
Vega
hitting
just
it?
wants to hurt people.
If that's the case, then we don't want to damage the Land Cruiser.
Okay, so in order to set the landmine up, what I want is whoever wants to be involved in it, a group technology check.
All right, cool.
Sure. I'll be involved. That's one of my biggest pluses, so I would like to be involved.
23.
I'm just gonna roll D20 because my iPad died.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well. It's an 8. I rolled it.
I have a +4 to technology, but I rolled a 1, so it's only 5.
Oh no!
God damn it.
And Astryn, what was yours?
15.
All right, give me.
Rolled an 8.
Perfect. You guys set about to tinker with this landmine, and it's, you got to take some bits out. You got to make sure that the it's what sets it off actually, is still intact. You kind of take out the explosive bit of it, leave a little bit to actually project the powder. Harold mixes up the powder, puts what he thinks is the right amount in there, and you get this landmine put back together, and you kind of bury it under some dirt, and you set it up. You guys you duck off. Are you putting the land cruiser in the road as a roadblock?
I feel like if it's going to explode, it's going to poof in their faces. They're probably going to freak out. We don't want them to crash into the land cruiser, so we probably shouldn't put it as a roadblock because they're probably going to stop anyway.
Okay.
Because their visibility is skewed, so they're going to have to stop for a second, and oh man, I'll cough it out kind of for a second.
Okay.
Because then otherwise they might freak out and then stomp on the stop pedal or whatever they're going to do, and then accidentally crash in the land cruiser, and then here we are stranded again.
Right. So you guys, you set this landmine up, and you, hold on, I gotta make some rolls here real quick. Okay. So, you guys set up this landmine, and you hide the land cruiser, you get behind some rocks, and you wait. And after a few minutes, maybe 20, you hear this noise off in the distance. You hear the whine of an engine, and you see this wake of dust flying from behind it, and you see this group of orcs in a land cruiser, and you see a Pandrax, it kind of chained up in the back with manacles. And they come around. They kind of slow down as they come through this narrow pass, and they get to the to where the landmine is. They run over the landmine. There is a little small explosion, which kind of sets the land cruiser, makes it kind of wobble back and forth. If they lose control, there's a spray of powder, and they crash into a rock on the other side of the pass, and the land cruiser tips onto its side, and they all kind of spill out. And give me 1 second. I need to roll one more thing here.
Yeah. Guys, I just realized something. Arduon is also caught up in this blast, so hopefully that doesn't affect him too much.
Well, Harold said that
he's dead.
So, as the blast completely immobilizes the vehicle, and all of the orcs spill out, Arduon tumbles to the ground, and they all have this really confused look on their face. But Arduon gets up, he looks around, he looks really confused. 3 of the 5 orcs that are in this land cruiser stay down, unconscious. 2 of them stand up, dazed. They pull out their blasters, and they point around. They're very confused. They look at Arduon. They begin to yell and shout at Arduon. What are you guys doing?
I run in and try to stab one of them.
Yeah, in classic Tusker Raider style, I'm going to shoot at one of them.
All right, so go ahead and make an attack. I'm going to give you guys advantage on this attack.
Wait, probably have a fun spell, I think.
Oh, you can roll right from your weapons?
Yep.
That's cool.
I rolled a 20. Dirty 20.
That hits.
I'm also gonna jump up and fire Tusken Raider style. That's exactly the same thing I was thinking.
Dungeon Master, how far are we away
okay.
from these guys?
Is the... Oh.
How far away are you? You? I would say that you're about 20 feet from them.
Would this include my sneak attack?
Yes, you would have you have advantage on this. So with a sneak attack, yeah.
I only rolled a 7 to hit.
Ooh. So 8 plus 13. So
Okay, so the orc that you fired upon falls down dead.
sweet.
Ralza'Kahn, you said you rolled a 7 to hit.
Yeah.
That misses.
Damn.
I need the surviving one to... Oh, gosh. Mind Sliver works funny now. They need to make me an intelligence saving throw.
While you guys are fighting, Harold's gonna make his way to Arduon. Kind of like walk around everyone and go to Arduon and just kind of steer him, because he only lost memory for the past 6 hours, so he knows who Harold is. Like, he knows who we are.
Yes.
He's gonna put the antidote into his hand, and he's gonna say, Arduon, drink, trust me, drink.
Oh, thank you very much. And he drinks the antidote. He regains his faculties, and he kind of dashes off with Harold behind the rocks. You said you need a save?
Intelligence saving throw from the remaining guy.
The orc succeeds.
On a 4,
one might say critically.
Oh, fuck, he rolled a nat 20. Great. A fucking smart guy over here. Great. Wonderful.
Wow, a smart orc.
-2, it's an 18, but...
Okay. No, that actually...
that still
beats me. Oh, yeah, my DC is 14 for that one.
Okay. What,
Bastard.
What happens?
I'm pretty sure nothing happens on a save. Or does it? Hang on.
I was pretty sure he takes half damage.
It's Mind Sliver. Intelligence or takes 1d6 and subtract 1... Oh, nope. It says nothing about a half save.
Nope. So he succeeded. So Astryn leaps out from behind a rock, fires on the first orc. The bolt hits him right clean in the chest, goes right through him. He falls to the dirt dead. Ralza'Kahn takes a shot, and he misses. Vega peeks out from behind the rock and tries to use one of his new spells, but unfortunately the orc succeeds on the save. Harold, you took an action. Saren is going to hold her action. And yes. So you used your action to go up to Arduon and give him a vial and say something to him. If you would like to bonus action Magic Stone, I will give you that. That is a bonus action.
Ooh, I love Magic Stone.
Okay. So make 2 ranged attacks.
We can't hear Kristen again.
That's going to be 23.
Does that hit?
Yes, that hits. You muted your mic.
Oh, I muted myself.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know what my first roll was again, was it?
It was 23.
Okay. And then my second roll is an 18 plus 6.
That will also hit.
Okay, so now I do 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage twice. So that is a 3 plus 3, so 6 on the first stone. And that is a 5 plus 3, so 8 on the second stone. 14 total?
Yep. So, just in case we missed it in the recording, Harold ran up to Arduon, gave Arduon the antidote, because the way that this this poison works is it affects the mind for the past 6 hours. So Arduon would still know who Harold is, and so Harold gave Arduon the antidote, and then turned around and bonus action cast Magic Stone, and hit the orc twice. These two stones, they hit the orc, and they do a considerable amount of damage. This orc is like falling down to one knee, trying to stand up. Like, they look really, really fucked up. This orc is going to make an attack at the first target that it sees. That's actually going to be Vega. So,
He rolls at disadvantage because I've got my thing.
Yeah, with a natural 1 and then a natural 20. Oh my gosh. He misses. His shot goes
LOL.
wide.
Sucks to suck, dude.
Vega, you are closest, but I will give... he's at 1 hit point, so whoever wants to finish him off. Ralza'Kahn, if you want to take a shot. Astryn, if you want to take a shot.
I'll take another shot.
All right, let's have Ralza'Kahn take another shot.
Being all screwy. What'd you say?
Zarkan's going to take another shot at this last remaining orc.
8.
Oh, okay.
And Zarkan misses.
Again.
I'm going. Astryn wants to she wants to run up from behind the rock, and using her fancy boots, she's going to jump up 10 feet in the air, and then come down and superhero land on this guy's face with her fist.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
21.
With a 21, what's your strength modifier?
It's 0. But my fancy shoes make me superhero land anyway, and with my unarmed strike, it's just a 1 damage anyway, so.
Perfect. All right, yeah, so you land on top of this dude, and you deal 1 point of damage to him, and it's enough. You hit him, and he just collapses to the ground dead. The other 3, still inert, laying motionless on the ground. Congratulations, you guys have successfully rescued Arduon.
I checked their pockets.
Nice.
Roll an investigation check.
Sweet. Because I know Ralza'Kahn pays these guys well. Oh, man. Oh.
With a 3, you find 2 copper pieces.
Hey, I'll take it. It's something.
Yep, you found 2 copper pieces. All right, what are you guys going to do now?
These guys still alive?
Zarkan's checking
No, they're
his
dead.
rifle for any possible malfunctioning parts.
Okay, make a technology check then.
Sure. It's been a while since it's been used. Oh, 24. Now I get a good roll? Okay, cool. 24.
Zarkan, there's nothing wrong with your weapon.
Okay, good. You just
It's a
have
mental block.
It
You need
is.
some therapy.
It is.
Now that we've taken care of that and we've got Arduon back, I say that we to Sarah and be like, do you mind if we take a pit stop before we head back to Shenta's Keep?
I don't mind. I mean, where are we trying to go?
So there's a town just to the northwest or the northeast of Ralza'Kahn's palace. But in the desert, in between Shenta's Keep and this town, is where my ship crashed. I would like to go by my ship.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm kind of tied in all this with you guys at this point. I'm kind of invested, so does anybody have any objections to making a pit stop before we beat feet from Rasbaston?
No objections here.
None.
No objections, but out of curiosity, I am assuming that Ralza'Kahn will know this was us. How do we avoid him? Vega, you probably know him best. It is safe to assume he will send his goons after us. What can we do to mitigate them being able to find us?
I don't believe we're going to have a problem with that this time.
Oh, okay.
I promised that I would help Arduon escape Ralza'Kahn, and I have.
You are a man of your word.
But we should probably leave. It'd be unwise for us to remain here, especially if any more of Ralza'Kahn's men sees us. With more of his soldiers dead at our feet.
Is the other cruiser, like, is it totally damaged? Can it not run anymore?
It is inoperable, yes.
Poo. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So the other town is probably a good stop first. And
For our listening audience, at this point in the recording, we had some internet issues, and unfortunately, the last couple of minutes of this episode was lost and could not be recovered. Fortunately, though, story-wise, there wasn't anything important that happened. They were simply discussing that they needed to go to the town of Hadavs in order to find Astryn's old ship and possibly recover something from its wreckage. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you so much for joining us for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. It's always an honor to get together and do this with you guys. Until we meet again, please like us, follow us, subscribe on our social medias. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Podbean. Go on there, comment, like, and until we meet again, stay groggy, everyone.